Well, new at 5, it started with a good intention when an Arlington woman adopted a puppy hoping to bring a little joy to her elderly mother. But what happened next led to a call to the CBS News Texas tip line, and our Nicole Nielsen asking some questions. What Nicole and that woman learned that returning a pet to a shelter is not always simple.
Gotta love her.
Susan Shannon says it's been a hard few months. Back in May, she decided to adopt a dog, hoping it might bring a little joy to her 89-year-old mom. That's when she found Maggie, a black lab puppy, at the Arlington Animal Shelter. The connection was immediate.
Snuggling to me, she's just so cozy and beautiful.
But Maggie came with a lot of energy.
She's just a little more aggressive than we planned.
And a lot of teething, which means nibbling at her arms.
We've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
She decided it wasn't a great fit and tried returning her to the shelter, only to be told
they have 2 weeks to return the animal. That's typical and standard for most shelters.
Arlington Animal Shelter says after those first 2 weeks, it's not a return, but a surrender, which means they have to evaluate the dog's behavior and their capacity before accepting her. In some cases, if the dog has behavior issues or there's no empty kennels, euthanasia may be considered, but shelter officials say it is a last resort. When Susan heard that, it changed everything.
I have a heart. Can't do that. Sorry.
They tell us most pets are successfully adopted, with only about 5 to 6% returned. But the shelter hopes stories like this serve as a reminder that returns are never ideal, and that coming into an adoption well prepared is the best way to avoid having to make any difficult decision.
Any animal that leaves with an adopter, or even if it's a return to owner, we're celebrating, because that's one animal that is no longer here in our shelter, but also has a home to go to.
Susan also tried other shelters, but many only accept animals from residents living in their city limits. She posted on social media, but realizes rehoming can be risky if you're not careful. She ultimately decided to keep Maggie, confident it's just a phase, but leaves one message.
But please don't take an animal you just can't handle.
In Arlington, Nicole Nielsen, CBS News, Texas.